Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to some more of Against the Storm. We're playing the demo build. It's on Epic. You can check it out yourself, and it was fairly well received, our sort of first look, so I thought we'll revisit and play a bit more. Now, full disclosure, I've been playing the crap out of this demo. It's for whatever reason, it's really gotten me. It's always lovely, and you got to ride that lightning, boys, when a game really digs its claws in. Not to say I don't love everything else that I play on this channel, but this has gotten away from me. So we're in the world map, and in fact, we just did a sort of meta reset. You can see here this cycle. There's this building storm thing, and then when that fills up all the way, you reset the game. And what it does is it resets this world map. Now there are demo locked areas up here, for example. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to go into. But to give you an idea, there are cities that get established. Here, this four-timer is telling you, there you go, the First Dawn Company is planning to embark here in 4 years. So what we're going to do is we pick an area, and depending, you can see sort of, it says, well, it's hard to see, but it says normal up the top left, and then over here it's hard. So depending on your proximity to the smoldering city will affect the difficulty. You can see here, you can zoom in, you can even get a bit more of an idea, medium size, and that sort of thing. So you pick your embarkation location to make a town, and as you establish these towns, you can actually create trade routes between them. I'm still struggling with this game. I'm getting my head kicked in a lot, but I feel like that's part of the game, but also I was you know when you solve the problems in the shower and you think about the world issues, and I was figuring out how to min-max this game in my head. I think I'm doing the industry a little bit wrong, so we're going to give something a bit of a burl beyond that. Now this is your meta upgrade situation, the smoldering city, right? I've gotten hardly any experience because I can essentially keep bricking my runs. These are trade routes available from the smoldering city, right? I've got this one upgrade, the cookhouse and the mill. So presumably what this does is it puts these in the rotation as possible buildings. They're not guaranteed though. It seems, now I'm not sure what exactly is locking me from this. I do have 6 bread, but it won't let me buy any of these upgrades. So I'm not sure what that's about. We've got this though, so who knows? There's still a few things that escape me, but there's some magic in this game that I can't get away from. Anyway, so we're going to pick a location. Maybe we'll do something like this that's right next to the city. You can see Woodland Town, specialized in woodwork, provides access to wood, plank, root, milk cap. Okay, cool. There was also a sort of passive bonus. Here it is, positive effects. Harvesting in the woodlands is increased by 10%. We have 3 sort of spend points that we can spend here, so I think maybe we take these mushrooms and, oh no, well, I don't think we want to go over the allowance, so let's take the tools and the wood. That might be the move. Okay, so we're going to start. You can name your little city. So essentially, something I will just front load. A lot of these buildings, actually, like the crude workstation's a good example. It can make planks, ropes, and bricks. And it has a little red debuff there because it's not specialized for making those. Same as this, it can make provisions, materials, and crops. So what I've been doing is just been building these and letting the AI do whatever they want between the 3 of them. And I think that's where I'm sort of shitting the bed. What I need to do is ban it from doing certain industry. So like, say we build this workstation, say this is for planks. Maybe we even build 3 workstations, because funnily enough, it's quite cheap to build all these buildings. You can see 10 wood. It's actually kind of nothing. So what I think I need to do is build way more buildings and specialize my industry. Anyway, we'll get into it. It's very exciting. What I'm going to do is path this out because I've got my own idiosyncratic build system in my head. Now, one thing I'm contemplating, because we have this sort of double road here, anyone that's like me that builds idiosyncratically, see this building is 3 deep and this is 4. A lot of the buildings are 2x2s, but you get 3s. What I might actually try this particular outing is make a main road of 2 like this, right? And we'll keep the 2x2 buildings sort of south of the line and the 3 depth buildings on the north line. That's going to be the plan. So first things first, we won't click on that. Well, no, let's just click on it now. So now I'm not sure what red means. I think red indicates a flaw in the industry potentially, right? However, like, see how it says it can produce planks, and I think it might be red. Actually, can I exit this and then click it and get the same thing again? Here's an opportunity. I think what it's telling us, see how it says planks can be made, but we don't have the step in industry to produce planks yet. So let's experiment with this. We're gonna build a lumber yard, and we're just gonna plonk it right there. That'll do. We'll speed the game up. Let all the boys build. Yeah, because this is what bricks my colony. This timer, actually, it is a race against the clock, and I brick out pretty quick because you have to keep everyone happy, and it's very difficult. You're kind of at the mercy of the random cards as to what industry you can create. However, you can trade pretty aggressively to buy, like, the favorite foods for your dudes. So I'm still working it out. Okay, look. I also found that if you put beavers in this slot, see, he's got a little twirly thing, but if you put someone else like this dejected looking woman there, I think that leads to say that the beavers enjoy this job and potentially do it better. Okay, cool. So we've got the industry for wood. Is it going to be a different color? It's still red. It's still red. Bear with me. Let's even let them cut down a few trees and just see what happens. It might be exceedingly obvious what that's for. We'll track these meta objectives. This is sort of how you win the game. Oh, that's cool. The explore one's one of them. Yeah, so I feel like I'm missing something, right? And that's okay. You know, I'm a block of wood. I don't get everything right the first time. Okay, so it's still red, but I want that lumber mill anyway, I think, because that'll be good to have specialist plank building. Now, what about this? Because sometimes they're green. It feels like it might be a recommendation thing. A clothier. Rope is interesting. Bricks, pottery. Let's maybe get this, because we can make ropes with the basic industry building that we've got, the ramshackle workshop. Let's do that. And then see how this one's green, right? So I'm not sure what that's about. Can produce meat, leather, and eggs. Yeah, but it produces it from things as well. Starting point for foragers. Now, yeah, so I have no idea why that's green. I feel like we'll build the foragers camp because those basic buildings are actually really helpful. Okay, so we've got the lumberjacks chopping away, and that's sort of our basic industry. Something else I also found is if you go to the fire, we can actually sacrifice wood. It's almost like a frostpunk coal generator. 1 wood per second is incredibly steep, but you can see +1, the trending of their mood. You can have it modify it significantly. So that's an option potentially if we really short up, say, our wood industry. Okay, so let's see. We've got wood coming in. I feel like glades 0 of 3. So if we get 3 glades, we'll unlock a thing. Let's see. We'll zone here. That's a good start. Let's focus on that. Scavenger camp, stonecutters camp. Probably not bad ideas, to be perfectly honest. Well, actually, let me just show you what I was thinking about, what I'm talking about. Makeshift post and crude. Let's get a crude workstation down. Here we go. We should have... Oh, what's this? Lumber tax and amber for rerolls, I think, maybe. I'm still getting my head around a lot of this stuff. Okay. See what I mean? There's 3 sort of types of industry. And I feel like specializing in one is the geo. Having one building committed to one thing. That might be the trick. You can see their production costs more resources and time since this building's equipment is not intended for this task. I guess we could just leave it as that, so we've got some industry, and then we could scale it up as we go. God, it's tough to tell. Let's put someone in there on that job, and we'll leave it on all for the moment. See, just the issue is, for example, we're gonna be constantly drawing in planks. Anyway, you see my point though. Like at first, I'd just been letting it do its own thing, but I feel like if we narrow our industry quite aggressively, we might actually come up with better results. Anyway, what's going on over here? This is like some sort of flax or whatever. Scavengers camp. We've got one right here. Look at that, perfect. So let's build that. So you can see the little things working. So there you go, she's making planks. Okay, cool. Needs a human. Let's actually put it at full so we can get that done sooner. Now, what we can build as well, makeshift post, but we also have a trading station somewhere. This trading post. And this is really handy because you have a trader that comes by intermittently and you can trade all your goods. So you're really incentivized to go hard on the industry. So I think maybe I just need to keep track of what my industry sort of is at the moment, which is kind of wood. I guess we're making planks and poorly at that. I'll still leave one dude for the building. You can see here already the Queen's impatience really gets going pretty quickly. We should really be building shelters as well, because, well, hang on, fulfill the following need: clothing. I don't know if, see, they like specific housing, but I don't know if they really give a shit about bad housing. Here we go, so the trader's here. So you can go here, you can see what we've got available to trade. So ultimately, these things are sort of limited. Well, I guess you get resin from trees, right? The amber is, well, a luxury item like it says, but wood is kind of our industry at the moment, right? If you were to click on a tree or mouse over a tree, you can see, oh, well, there you go, you get the fibers from that as well, right? So I would, like, I'd be reluctant to trade whatever we're getting from here, which is fiber plus. Oh, okay, yeah, right. Okay, so you get fiber definitely, but there's a chance of getting stone and insects. So I'd be reluctant to trade the stone and insects, but we've got sort of infinite trees. Now, what you would potentially trade for here is favorite foods for your dudes, and there's all sorts of interesting other stuff here too. But we can get more buildings available to us, right? Cookhouse, trappers, camp. So if we were to put this on the block, actually you can right click so you can, there you go. Can I keep the amber? I can't. We can barely get that over, right? I would say that's probably a fair trade. So we'll go for that. It is also time limited too. So see, when that timer goes down, the trader will go away. So this is how you get access to essentially more upgrades, more cards. Now, intermittently, you get more population. Who's the crankiest? Humans are pretty happy, so we'll keep them going. Right? Now, what's going on here? Stonecutter. Stonecutter's camp. Let's put that there. Now, the kind of cool magic is that most of these buildings you can just freely move, and you're kind of expected to. All right, we cut through into this glade. No farm fields. What is going on here? Wood, mushrooms and grain. Do we have grain? We have plenty of mushrooms. We might be able to trade if they've got it. There we go. Give me 4 grain. For 1 amber, that's going to be a rude trade. Oh, it's not enough? Hang on, maybe I'll trade 1 clay. Can I have the amber back? No. Okay. So this is a little fiddly, but I don't mind too much because you don't do it too often. Can I have 6? Can I have 5? 5. No. Okay, so the trade was good in the first place. Let's just do that before she disappears. Perfect timing, and we'll send some dudes to address this. Now, you can move the map actually, so we'll do that. We could go for rep, which is important because we've got none, but honestly, we're kind of struggling with manpower. So I'll go welcome new people, and we'll send some dudes to do this. It's sort of an event. So they'll run those goods over. You can see we're getting a manpower warning because we have no one to build at the moment. Not a big deal because I spent all these dudes to do this event. Once they're done with it, they'll go back to the work pool. And we'll have extra new guys as well. Now what is this missing? Wood and parts, which I think we just find from scavenging and shit. I'm not sure how you get parts. That's one thing that I've sort of overlooked. It's like this currency that I don't think you generate. Rare element used in camp construction can't be produced in this harsh environment. So you just sort of find them as you go. Okay, so that's the stonecutters camp that's coming along, but we can't really build. That's stonecutters as well. What's this? Scavenger, which we've already built here. So we'll just sort of let that run. We might actually staff this up. Yeah. What else can we build? Probably don't need to build any of those other things. Farm field. Actually, we saw that there were farm fields here, wasn't there? Or maybe not, I'm going insane. But we can definitely dig out this cluster here. So we'll move our lumber camp closer to that. And keep digging that out for the mission. Pack of building materials we can potentially make at the makeshift post, which we haven't built yet. So we'll do that. And what are we missing there? Wood. So we're a bit hard up on wood actually. So we might even get a second lumber camp going. Which I'm happy just to put here and just let them dig proximity as opposed to targeted digging or cutting or whatever you want to call it. Let's. We don't have any. Now we've got some new missions available, so we'll track all these as well. So now we should start getting some wood. There we go, so we must have got that extra part. Again, I'm not clear on how we get parts. Maybe we generate them over time or something. Stone cutters. We're going to scale that back and... Yeah. And you know what, we might even do that same there. We'll fill the stone cutters up. Keep one builder in play. You can see there, look, the lose condition's already flying up. Now, that's the other thing, trade routes. I keep forgetting about them. I've only just really got my head around them. We did the full reset, so we can only trade with the Smouldering City, right? And they only have 2 trades available. One of which is wood. and planks. We could use planks, and that's for food that apparently lizards like. We've got quite a few planks. Even though the plank's more valuable, it might be better just to do that. Let's do that. We'll trade for the planks. Now these, you can see, herbalist camp, grown at a farm, trapper's camp or ranch. As much as it would be cool to start up this trade route, we don't really have a renewable source of any of this stuff. Because I'm pretty sure we didn't take the ranch, did we? No, because I think the ranch doesn't generate food on its own. Like it transfers, like this, it turns stuff into food. Now here you go. This is how we make provisions. I think we'll probably have we got any of those? So this just makes trade goods, essentially, is the best way to look at it. It turns stuff that we have into higher tier trade goods, into luxury items, which gives us more sort of, you know, bargaining power with the trader. I suppose we could try and put a limit on certain things. Again, this isn't something I haven't really played with too much conceptually. Maybe we scale this down again and we'll put a dude on here. Limit 100. Okay, 100's a bit extreme, isn't it? But we could do like a limit of 10. What's the little... Produce goods until a specific amount is reached. After that, they'll try to continuously keep it at that level. Yeah, fair enough. Let's maybe just do 10 across the board. Because the thing is, it can really hurt your industry as well. Because our planks are going into that too. Now what's going on here? Everyone's going to move slower because of exhaustion from the rain. But I don't believe... Did we get an outfitter or a clothier or something like that? I thought maybe we overlooked that. Yeah, okay. Oh, there we go. We can cash in one of our missions too, so we'll get an extra dude. So that's handy. We've unlocked that glade. What's another one that's not... the problem with these threat ones is usually they have an event that you have to deal with in such a way that is, it can be kind of resource intensive. Let's dig this out here. Might put that in, that dude in there. 40 wood, okay. Also, if our trade routes fail, which it looks like they must have, we probably failed to deliver what we promised there. So we want to explore this glade. Now this has run out of stuff to scavenge, but stone cutters, but I think this is scavenge. Yeah, okay. So we'll just move them further up there to keep grabbing stuff. But yeah, pretty big about getting a huge industry chain. Not having fertile farmland nearby is kind of poo, because that's one way to make renewable stuff. Let's get humans again. Gathering tools. Equipment, gain 3 packs of provisions for each discovered glade. That seems kind of cool, doesn't it? Let's do that, actually. You can see, look, he's already down there. And they get this hostility to the forest, this yearly penalty So as time goes by, the game gets harder, right? To satisfy your dudes. You can favor you guys. Oh, spices from the Citadel, seasonal effect. That's handy. So I could do that, but it actually gives them a morale debuff. Though they're in the positive, they're in the green there, in the black, I suppose. We've also unlocked a new thing. Oh, actually, Lizard House would probably be perfect here. Let's get a lizard housing district happening there. Though I think we're short. Definitely bricks. We don't have bricks. Oh no, this place makes bricks. It's not ideal, but it's something. We've got 3 spare. Try and keep 1 spare at all times if we can help it. What we can build is shelter. And this is just a generic shelter. I'm not clear on if it gives morale bonuses. Surely it does, it just doesn't spell out explicitly. See all that basic industry. Yeah, see, clay, I think we need to dig out of the earth. So there is limits on it. Yeah, so as much as I put the limits on, what was it, these? Yeah, because these are just luxury goods. Alright, so let's see. Are we getting like a housing bonus or anything like that? Comfortable. Resolve effects. Yeah. Okay, well, look, there's all humans in there, so I guess that comfortable effect is giving them bonus morale. Okay, yeah, right. So we definitely want to house everyone if we can help it. I mean, look, we could figure that out on our own. That makes sense, doesn't it? But still, it's good to sort of test this stuff, trying to get an empirical set. Here we go, got some more missions. Alright, we're nearly finished getting this glade here. Perfect. We'll cash in this mission, we'll get 2 humans for it, and a bit of rep too, so we'll get a new card. Kiln or smokehouse? Now, why are you green? Jerky, skewers, and incense. And you're red. Look, I'll just take the green pick. I mean, I can't afford a reroll. Whatever, that's fine. Pack of building materials, and that's this one here. There you go, they're building a bit there. And I think we got some for exploring that glade too. So that's cool. I might just let the little dudes chop to their heart's content. Though we did get some extra people there.
Yeah.
Just make sure everything's staffed up, you know? Yeah, right. Might even, well, we'll start building another sort of housing district here. It's not the end of the world. We're gonna need more houses. There you go. There's our building materials done. We'll get through. Oh, nice. Look at this. We're actually going. We're going all right here, right? What What do we need? Makeshift hearth and storage. Yeah, now this is for like a remote sort of base in a way. I could just build, I've never built them before because there's no need. But I would like to pass that mission. So let's move that. Might actually put that there. Let's, you know, let's embrace it. Makeshift hearth, which is pretty straightforward, I think. Wooden clay, yeah. 4x3, what a prick of a building. I mean, let's just put it there. Probably won't be able to move it. And storage, right? Put that near it as well. Let's just do that. Small farm, which we haven't unlocked that tech yet. Oh, you never know. This might be it. Ranch. All right, we'll take the ranch. It's green. I want to understand why it's green. In fact, let's build the ranch. So this is one of the 3 ones. So we might just plonk it there. I guess we could, well, let's just leave it there for the moment. You know, I'll come up with my own idiosyncratic build method eventually. What's going on here? We're out of things to scavenge, are we? There might be stuff down here. There's not. And we got all these glades here too. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is we'll de-staff this. Now we've got some extra warm bodies. Get some buildings up and running. Alright, that's got full residence, so let's, you know, we might just stagger the building of houses. I've noticed if you rotate them in, you can get a cool little pattern going there. There goes our lizard house. Nice. Let's build another lizard house. That's full again, so I say we build another one. We've got a lot of spare people here, but we'll just embrace the work rate. Now we could go and trade here, and look at this, we've got all these sort of high-tier trade goods to buy all sorts of things. Mill, blueprint, brewery, cookhouse. You can also get these upgrades, they're very expensive too, and you can buy, you know, food and that to try and get your morale situation under control. We might just wait for the trade window to really close so we can build as many things as possible. Pack of crops. So maybe we want to keep 10 pack of crops just in case that farming thing comes up, but otherwise, you know, let's go. What are we sort of missing here? Clay, bricks. Can we trade for straight up clay? Oh, we can buy bricks. Okay. We might end up buying bricks just to sort of help the build process along. What if I do that, and see if we can just do 4, right? Can I, how expensive are these? They're all much of a muchness. Mill makes flour, paper and oil, ale, wine, ink, stew, pie and pottery. That's cool. Well, let's get the mill, and then we might actually just drop the amount of bricks that we're getting there. There we go. So that worked out well. And because of that, those bricks will be delivered. And again, humans seem the happiest, so we'll lean into that. Because if it drops below a threshold, they leave your base en masse, and then you're fucked. That's how my runs get bricked, is that my morale drops too much. What are we missing here still? For build mats. Planks? Oh, the irony that we're struggling with planks. Oh, it's probably because I'm putting them towards building all these. 4 out of 4. Holy heck. I mean, it's got to be done, though. It's got to be done. Anyway, look, we might pause it there for the moment. We'll see how this goes as well. Like, you know, that first episode's always good, putting the game out there as a bit of a shout out. Let's see if there's an interest in a few more episodes, a bit of a series, that sort of thing. I'd be more than happy to keep sort of tracking my progress as I play this, because I am in love with this, and I am doubly surprised that it's only a demo, that I'm still getting hours of fun out of this demo. I'm looking very much forward to the full release as well, and yeah, I'm still sort of just divining out some of the greater industry considerations. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Look at that, we've got our rep up and the anger's not too bad. But yeah, this constantly building debuff is a problem. You really got to try and hedge against it. Anyway, team, thanks again for joining me. Might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.